Hello everyone and welcome to week 4, day 3 of the 9th season of the Ssbl. We have the Wildcats taking on the Skulls of Rock here at Bengata Bowl. Sandy Bash is leading it off for the Wildcats. She watches that one. It's a 3-1 count to Bash. Grounds it foul to the left side. Fouls it back. It's still a full count. Liner to first and caught by Carlos Ramos. And that'll be the first out of the game. Drops in a curveball to Jackson Moore, the fourth. The Wildcats are wearing their road grays. And as Jackson Moore, the fourth, goes down on strikes, I believe they are the only team that has full road grays in the Ssbl. Liner up the middle, and that'll be a double, and he's going for 2, and it'll be safe in there. So a double for Josh Durr with 2 outs in the inning, and Bash Luggington will be batting now with a runner in scoring position. Fouls that one back. It's an 0-2 count to Sluggington. Grounds it to Ramos, and he'll grab it and step on the bag for the third out. So 1 hit for the Wildcats. We go to the bottom of the first. Fran Welder will be leading it off for the Skulls of Rock in this one. He'll be facing Bart's Polo Cologne. He's a season 6 player. He was drafted in the first round by the Wildcats. Grounder to Sandy Bash. She'll fire it over to first for the second out.
The designated hitter, number 7.
Alicia Kim is the DH for these Skulls of Rock. Still has a 1-2 count. And she swings and misses at that one. So nothing doing there for the Skulls of Rock. We go to the top of the second. Jimbo, Longshanks, and AC Milan do up.
Right fielder, number 7.
I'm not sure if anyone else has noticed, but Jimbo is sporting a beard this season. And he's got a different set of sunglasses on. Decided to change up his style. He's a veteran now. Grounded to short over to first for the first out of the inning.
Number 8.
Henry Longshanks has moved to center field this season, and Bobby Jimbo over to right field. Longshanks has a little bit more speed as that ball is grounded to second, and Welder lays out and makes a nice stop for the second out of the inning.
Number 17.
And that ball is lined to first as well. So the Wildcats go down in order. We go to the bottom of the second. 4, 5, 6 due up for the Skulls of Rock.
22.
Carlos Ramos, the first baseman for the Skulls of Rock, will lead it off. He splinters his bat there as Bash picks it up cleanly and fires it to first for out number 1.
The right fielder,
Right fielder Buddy Moon
38.
will bat next. Gets a high strike call there. Quickly down 0-2. Just missed there for the third strike, and that one's grounded to short. Elena Love will fire it to first for out number 2, and Bart's Polo Cologne is now locked in. He only has 17 pitches thrown so far, working very efficiently. 1-1 count to Jose Mejia. Check swing. It's a 3-1 count to Mejia. grounds it right in front of the catcher as Someday picks it up and fires it to first for out number 3. Nothing doing for the Skulls of Rock. We go to the top of the third. 8-9-1 do up for the Wildcats.
The shortstop, number 6.
Rookie shortstop Elena Love will lead off the inning for the Wildcats in this one. She faces a 2-1 count from Van Damham. Vam Damham. Full count to Elena Love. And that one's grounded to third. Flip Hecker, the lefty throwing third baseman, fires it to first for out number 1. Someday jacks that one into right center field, and it will get down for extra bases. She doesn't have that much speed, and she'll be in there with a double.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 9.
So now the Wildcats lineup turns over. It's Sandy Bash batting with a runner on second. 1 out in the inning. 2-0 count to Sandy Bash. Just outside, it's a 3-0 count. That one gets the inside corner. It's a 3-1 count. She fouls that one back, full count to Bash. Check swing, and she didn't go around, so she'll draw the walk with. So runners at first and second for Jackson Moore, the 4. He struck out his last at bat. He pops that one into left field, and the left fielder settles under it at the warning track. Galileo Cat makes the catch. Runners will stay put. It's 2 outs for Joshua Durr. He hit that liner up the middle that went for a double his first at bat. Vam Damham already up to 50 pitches in this one. Fouled back. It's a 1-2 count to Joshua Durr. Doesn't go around there. It's a 2-2 count. Grounds it, and it takes a funny hop, and Kipshaw Jr. fires it to first for out number 3. So the Wildcats get a double and a walk, but nothing doing there. 7-8-9 due up for the Skulls of Rock.
Number 18.
And that one's lined up the middle for the first hit of the game. Longshanks will get it in quickly. Bart's Polo Cologne is still locked in, however. He's only thrown 23 pitches through 2 innings. Gets the low strike there. It's an 0-2 count to Kevin Manikin. He fouls that one off to the right side. Just misses high. It's a 1-2 count to Manikin. Swing and a miss there. Bart's Polo Cologne strikes out Manikin. He'll now face Kipshaw Jr., shortstop for the Skulls of Rock. If I'm not mistaken, he's also a utility player. He lines that one into right. Bobby Jimbo will fire it in to keep the runner from advancing. So runners at first and second now for Fran Welder, the leadoff hitter for the Skulls of Rock. And he grounds it slowly to second, only plays to first. So Polo Cologne is back to locked in, but he's facing Galileo Cat with runners at second and third and 2 outs in the inning. Gets a low and outside call strike there. Swings through that one. It's an 0-2 count to Cat. Soft grounder to short. Elena Love will fire it to first and get the out. So Polo Cologne works out of a jam there. 4-5-6 up for the Wildcats in the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, number
Sluggington will lead it off in the inning for them. Van Damham is locked in, but he's up to 55 pitches already. It's a high strike call there. It's a 2-1 count to Sluggington, and he lines it foul down the right side. That ball's popped into center field and caught by Jose Mejia.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 7.
Bobby Jimbo will bat now with 1 out in the inning. 3-0 count to Jimbo. And he lines that one in the left and out of here. That ball just clears the left field wall for a solo home run for Bobby Jimbo. That ball just got out of here.
Center fielder, number 8.
Longshanks will bat now with 1 out in the inning. He'll bloop that one into center, and that'll drop for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 17.
AC Milan will bat now with a runner on first and 1 out. And Longshanks takes off running and will be gunned down. So excellent throw there by the catcher. Longshanks with his 99 speed wasn't enough for him to get the stolen base there. Did not pick a good pitch to steal on. That ball's grounded to Kipshaw Jr. over to first for out number 3. So Wildcats get 1 on the home run by Bobby Jimbo. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Alicia Kim will lead it off for the Skulls of Rock. Bart's Polo Cologne still locked in. He just barely got out of that last inning with no runs given up. One and 2 count to Kim. She fouls it back again. It's still 1 and 2. Another foul, still 1 and 2. Pops that one into right. Jimbo gets under it and makes the catch for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 22.
First baseman Carlos Ramos will bat now. He was part of that stacked season 6 draft where a bunch of first basemen like Bash Sluggington there were all very good hitters coming out of that draft.
Number 38.
Polo Cologne will now face Buddy Moon. He's 0 for 1 today. Drops that one in for a strike. It's a 2-2 count. And swing and a miss. Down goes Buddy Moon. We go to the top of the 5th. 8-9-1 due up for the Wildcats.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 6.
Van Damham at 70 pitches. That'll be something to keep an eye on. And that one's lined into center field and down. That should be extra bases for Elena Love. She's got excellent speed. Stand-up double for Love.
Now batting, the catcher, number
And someday will bat now. She also hit a double earlier today. One and 2 count today. Just misses outside as a 2-2 count. That one's lined and caught, and a double play. Elena Love thought that was going to get over the head of the second baseman, and he made the catch, so she is out at second. And that one's lined or grounded up the middle. Good chance that Elena Love would score on that if she stayed at second. But nonetheless, Jackson Moore, the 4th, will bat with 2 outs and a runner on first here in the top of the 5th. 2-0 count to Moore. 3-0 count to Moore. Just gets the inside corner. 3-1 count to Moore. And way inside, so Moore will draw the walk. And Joshua Durr will bat now, but Van Damham, he will get pulled. I was about to say that he is running low on energy. And he'll be replaced by Aaron Santaya. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Santaya. 1-0 count to Durr. He's got a lot of velocity. High strike, swinging strike there, and ball's in the dirt, but no advancement. 2-2 count to Joshua Durr. Pops that one foul. It's 2-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Full count. Runners will be taken off with the pitch. Fouled back. And he misses there, so bases will be loaded for Bash Sluggington.
First baseman, number 25.
Ball's in the dirt. 2-0 count to Sluggington. 3-0. Let's see how aggressive he gets here with bases loaded and a 3-0 count. He had the green light, I guess. Full count, 2 outs, and grounded to third. So the Skulls of Rock will get out of it. It's still 1-0. We go to the bottom of the 5th. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Skulls of Rock.
Center fielder, number 14.
That ball's dropped in for strike 1. Polo Cologne is only at 52 pitches so far. Ball's fouled back. 1-2 count still to Mejia. Grounded right in front of the catcher. Someday fields it and fires it to first for out number 1. Third baseman Flip Hecker will bat next. So Flip Hecker, he's a righty batter, left-handed thrower, and plays third base. Interesting. His parents taught him wrong. He should have been a lefty hitter, righty thrower, playing third base, but oh well. One and one count to Kevin Manikin. And he just watches that one go by for strike 3. So excellent pitching so far for Bart's Polo Cologne. We go to the top of the 6th, 5, 6, 7 due up for the Wildcats.
Right fielder, number 7.
Bobby Jimbo will lead it off. He homered his last at bat. Way high for strike. And he watches that one go by for strike 3.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 8.
Grounder up the first baseline. Ramos will field it. Step on the bag for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 17.
AC Milan, she's 0 for 2 today, will bat next. Liner but foul. 1-2 count to AC Milan. Check swing. Doesn't go around there. Ball's in the dirt. It's a full count to AC Milan. And way outside, so she'll draw the walk and extend the inning for the Wildcats.
Number 6.
AC Milan's 1 for 2 with a double today. 2-0 count to Milan. Sentaya's control is starting to fail him here. Full count. AC Milan will be running on the pitch. Fouled back. Still full count. Just foul. And that one's jacked way up in the air. Will it get out of here? No, just at the base of the wall. Mejia makes the catch. So Elena Love nearly missed a homer there. Had too much hang time there. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Kipshaw Jr. will bat next. He's 1 for 1. 1-2 count to Shaw Jr. Lined, and Sluggington is unable to make the catch there for whatever reason.
Now back, the second
Fran Welder, second baseman, will bat next. 1-0 count to Welder. Cat's looking for a double play ball. 2-2 count to Welder. Swings and a miss. Polacalone gets his fifth strikeout on the day. Galileo Cat will bat next. He's 0 for 2. In the dirt, 2-0 count to Cat. Runner's going, and someday we'll gun him down. Wow. No chance there. Liner to third and caught by AC Milan. So both these catchers showing off their arms today. Someday, after throwing out the runner, we'll bat next. Watches a fastball down the middle for a strike. Check swing. It's a 1-2 count to Someday. And swings at that one in the dirt. Mannequin tried to apply the tag but missed, so he'll fire to first for the first out of the inning. That ball is lined up the middle, and I thought Sandy Bash might have tried to go for 2, but she'll stay put at first. As Santaya is starting to lose some of his effectiveness here. He's up to 40 pitches. Oh, and they got Sandy Bash in a rundown, and the ball's thrown in the dirt, but picked up by Kipshaw, and the tag is applied for the second out. So these Wildcats, they keep getting base runners, but they keep getting thrown out. Joshua Durr will bat next, and Santaya leaves the game and will be replaced by Sydney Weber. She gets an outside strike call. Two and 1 count to Durr. In the dirt, it's 3-1 count. And he'll draw another walk. So runners at first and second for Bash Sluggington. He's 0 for 3. He's got to get a hit here. He's in the cleanup spot. He's got to produce. And that ball is driven to left, but caught by Cat. So he is 0 for 4 today out of that cleanup spot. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 3-4-5 due up for the Skulls of Rock.
Number 7.
Alicia Kim will lead off the inning for the Skulls of Rock. And she swings through that one, and her mojo took a hit after that strikeout. Carlos Ramos, 0 for 2 today, but with 2 broken bats. 1-1 count to Ramos. Fouled back. It's a 1-2 count to Ramos. Pops this one into left, and Durr will get under it and make the catch for out number 2. Buddy Moon also 0 for 2 today, as Bart Polacalone is now on fire. 0-2 count quickly to Buddy Moon. Grounder, and Polacalone, with his on fire fielding rating, is able to cleanly field that one and fire to first. 5-6-7 due up for the Wildcats in the top of the 8th. I need to be putting the scores on here. That ball's popped, but foul, and out of play. Grounder to second. Fran Welder will fire to first for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 8.
Longshanks will bat next. He's 1 for 3. Fouls that one back. It's a 2-2 count on Longshanks. Or is that fouls that one back again? Swings through that one.
Now batting, the third baseman.
2 outs in the inning for AC Milan. Swings through that one. 1-1 count to Milan. Just misses. It's a 2-2 count to Milan. Grounder to first. Ramos will throw it to Weber, covering for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Wildcats will face 6, 7, 8. And Bart's Polo Cologne is still in the game. He's on fire still. The ball's grounded to second. Bash will fire it to first for out number 1. Flip Hecker will bat next. The ball's fouled back. It's a full count. Just misses. So he'll draw the walk. And Kevin Manikin will bat next. You almost have to wonder how much Polo Cologne has left. That ball's grounded to second. Bash makes a diving stop over to first for out number 2. Got the ground ball, but unfortunately was hit in the hole, so they couldn't turn 2. And Kipshaw Jr. will be replaced by Kipshaw Sr. Interesting. 0-2 count to Kipshaw. And he'll go down looking. So Kipshaw Sr. doesn't show. I'm sure Kipshaw Jr. was too pleased about being replaced by his dad there, only to have him strike out. So Ramos will now move to shortstop as Kipshaw moves to first base. That ball is singled up the middle by Elena Love. It's very questionable why Kipshaw Jr. was pulled out. He was 2 for 2 on the day. Maybe his dad had something to do with it. That ball's fouled. 1-1 count to Someday. And AC Milan, or Elena Love, goes, and everyone's just getting thrown out today. I don't know what the deal is. Someday grounds one up the middle, and Ramos lays out and makes a diving stop. Left-handed throws to first for out number 2. Down the middle, Sandy Bash watches that one go by for strike 1. That ball's grounded to second. Welder will fire to first for out number 3. So we go to the bottom of the 9th. 1, 2, 3 due up for the Skulls of Rock. Bart's Polo Cologne still in the game. This could get interesting. So Fanny Minshew will come in to close out the game. It's probably a smart move there, despite how good Polo Cologne was pitching. And that ball's grounded to first, and Bash Sluggington cannot field it cleanly. We are in one swing territory. That ball's fouled back. It's a 1-1 count. Ball's grounded to second. And the Wildcats turn 2. Huge double play for them there. And that ball's grounded to second. Bash will field it cleanly, fire to first for out number 3. So the Wildcats win this pitching duel of a game 1-0. Wow. So Wildcats are able to get 9 hits, but only can muster 1 run out of it. Thankfully, the pitching was able to do the job for them, as the Skulls of Rock only mustered 4 hits. Of course, they didn't get any runs. So on the pitching side of things, yeah, Polo Cologne went 8 innings. only gave up 3 hits, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts for him. Fanny Minshew came in and gave up a hit, but was able to get out of the inning cleanly. Van Damham only pitched 4 2/3 of an inning, gave up 6 hits and 1 earned run. Centaya and Weber had 4 1/3 innings combined and only gave up 3 hits and no earned runs for them. So just a 1-0 win, Wildcats over the Skulls of Rock. And player of the game, no surprise there, Bart's Polo Cologne, 8 innings pitched and no earned runs given up. Joshua Durr only went 1 for 2, but that was enough to get him second on the player of the game list. And Bobby Jimbo, with the only RBI of the game, had that home run early on. So we look to go to game 2. That'll be Dragons versus Lumberjacks. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right. Game number 2 of tonight. We have Dragons taking on the Lumberjacks here in Apple Field. Will Freishak will lead it off for the Dragons in this one, facing Barry Good. 2-0 count to Freishak. Grounds that one to third. Shelby Callens will fire that one to first for out number 1.
The second baseman, number 12.
Homer Runs will bat next, and he's got power versus left-handed hitters, or left-handed pitchers, activated. 2-1 count to Runs. 3-1 count, and he draws the walk.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 21.
French Pastry grounds that one up the middle, and Chris Luzon will fire to first, and he's too late. So runners at first and second now for Noah Walker. Only 1 out in the inning. Barry Good is in some trouble. Drops that one in for a strike. 0-2 count to Walker. And he swings and misses at that one.
Now batting,
So 2 outs in the inning for G.H. Jackson. She's the shortstop for the Dragons. 1-1 count to Jackson. Ooh! Jacked that one, but foul. Oh, man. Tough out activated. 1-2 count to Jackson. Still a 1-2 count after that foul. Another foul. This is high. It's a 2-2 count. And that one's grounded up the middle. And it should score the run. And the... Ooh. It looked for a second like the runner was going to head for third. But Kodiak Destroyer quickly fired there instead of home. So runners at first and second. 2 outs for Duketown. That ball's jacked into right. And that will get out of here. That'll be a 3-run bomb for Duketown as the Dragons are now on top of the Lumberjacks 4-0.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 25.
Inside pitch to Velma Betancourt. 2-0 count to Betancourt. That one just catches the outside corner. It's a 2-2 count to Betancourt. Soft grounder to first. Gene Dream will grab it and step on the bag for out number 3. But the Dragons put up 4 runs in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. Speedy Gonzalez will lead it off for the Lumberjacks in this one, and they have a high-powered offense. So I don't think they're too bothered by that 4-run deficit.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 6.
Denver Brainstorm will bat next, and he lines that one up the middle just over the pitcher's head.
Now batting, the catcher, number 10.
Tank Tygo bat next. Way out in front of that one for strike 1. Quickly down 0-2. K-Man activated for Jackson. And that grounder gets through the hole. So runners at first and second now for the Lumberjacks. Similar situation that the Dragons were in last half inning. Swings through that one. It's strike 1 to Wreck Dreams. Quickly down 0-2. That one's grounded into the hole. Jackson fires to second and gets the out there. So 2 outs with runners at the corners for Gene Dream. One and 1 count to Dream. Fouls it back. 1-2 count. K-Man activated for Jackson. Full count. Runner at first will be going. And swings through that one. So the Lumberjacks aren't able to get any runs there. We go to the top of the second. 8-9-1 due up for the Dragons.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 6.
Barry Good's already up to 30 pitches. That one's popped over second base and caught by Brainstorm.
Number 16.
Good is already tense. And that one's lined into the gap. That should go for extra bases. Kodiak Destroyer will get it in quickly. But a double with 1 out. As we go back to the top of the order, Will Freishak will try to drive in that runner. That ball softly grounded to third. Callens will fire it to first for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
1-1 count to Homer runs. He walked his last at bat. And he goes down swinging there. So Dragons aren't able to get that runner on second home. We go to the bottom of the second, 6, 7, 8, do it for the Lumberjacks.
The right fielder, number 8.
Phil Bartko Jr., the right fielder for the Lumberjacks, will be batting first this half inning. 3-1 count to Bartko Jr. Lines that one foul. It'll be a full count. K-man active for Jackson. Stays alive. Still full count. Swings and misses there. Jackson gets the strikeout. Shelby Callens will be batting next. She's the third baseman for the Lumberjacks. Two 2-0 count to Callens. That ball's fouled back. 2-2 count to Callens. That ball's popped into right field. Is it playable? Yes, it is. Freishak makes the catch for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 10.
2-0 count to Chris Luzon, the shortstop for the Lumberjacks. Ooh, just misses high. It's a full count. Grounder up the first baseline, and it stays foul. It looked like it was coming fair. And that ball, there's, oh my goodness. So, batter strikes out, but the ball rolls into the dugout, and he stays at first. I thought he might have ended up at second. Haven't seen that before. 3-0 count to Kodiak Destroyer. Batting out of the 9-hole today. And he draws a walk. You know your lineup's pretty strong when Kodiak Destroyer is your 9-hole hitter. Speedy Gonzalez will be batting with runners at first and second. Liner to left field and down for a hit. Runner will round and score. Chris Luzon scores on that one, so it's a 4-1 score now as the Lumberjacks are able to get one back. Still got 2 outs in the inning for Denver Brainstorm. He's got 2 runners on. 3-0 count to Brainstorm. And he draws a walk, so bases are loaded for Tank Tygo. A little bit of a scary situation here for the Dragons. That ball's grounded up the middle and through for a hit. 2 runners will score. It's now 4-3 Lumberjacks. I told you earlier the Lumberjacks weren't worried about that 4-run lead. It doesn't look like it. Like they were able to. They weren't too worried about it either. So they're coming back slowly here. It's a 4-3 game. Wreck Dreams batting with 2 outs with 2 runners on. That ball catches the top of the zone for a strike. Full count to Dreams. Runners are going. And that ball's popped to first base and caught by French Pastry. So the Lumberjacks strike for 3 there. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Dragons will have their 3, 4, 5 hitters coming up. Three 3-0 count to French Pastry. And he draws the walk. So good leadoff walk for the Dragons.
24.
Noah Walker will bat with a runner on first and nobody out. Grounder to first and fair. Wow, okay, so he must have stepped on the bag and then fired to second to get the tag out. So the unconventional double play is turned by the Lumberjacks. Haven't seen him. I guess I didn't see him step on the bag as she goes down on strikes. We go to the bottom of the third. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Lumberjacks.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 3.
Jackson already up to 60 pitches. Two and one count to Gene Dream. That ball's high. It's a 3-1 count to Dream. That ball's lined through the right side for a single. And Jackson is now tense, I believe. He is tense. One and one count to Bartko Jr. Misses outside. It's a 2-1 count. Grounder to third. Gary Starr will fire to second. Over to first for the Dragons special. And Jackson is no longer tense.
Number 34.
Ball's fouled back. It's an 0-2 count. Came in active for Jackson. Full count to Callens. Fouls it up the right side. It's still a full count. And she draws the walk.
Now batting, the short.
So they are working.
Now pitching.
And he's gone. Jackson will be removed from the game in favor of Wanda Cosmo. Wow. So Jar Jar Jackson couldn't even get through 3 innings of work. And she just drops it a strike there. So Luzon faces the new pitcher and just doesn't even take his bat off his shoulder. 6, 7, 8 due up for the Dragons. Duketown leading off. He homered his last at bat. That ball's popped into center and caught by Kodiak Destroyer.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 25. Two and one count to Velma Betancourt. And that one is jacked, but foul. And that one's jacked to center field, but right at Kodiak Destroyer. He barely had to move. Now batting, the
2 outs for Gary Starr. 0-2 count to Starr. That ball's popped into right. Caught by Brainstorm. So we go to the bottom of the fourth. 9-1-2 due up for the Lumberjacks.
Now batting,
Kodiak Destroyer just lead it off. He walked his last at bat. 1-1 count to Destroyer. Fouls that one. Swings and misses at that one. So Cosmo's coming in and strikes out her first 2 batters she faces. Liner through the right side. It's a single for Speedy Gonzalez.
now batting, the second baseman, number 6.
2-0 count to Denver Brainstorm. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. 3-0 count to Brainstorm. Right down the middle for a strike. That ball's popped foul. Grounder up the middle, and Cosmo deflects it. Runs will throw it to first for out number 2. It might have been a double play had Cosmo not touched it or fielded it cleanly. And swing and a miss. Tank Tygo goes down. So the Dragons are able to hold him that inning. We go to the top of the 5th. 9-1-2. Do it for the Dragons. Harry Shelton leading it off. Wow, and Shelton's a 9-hole hitter. Both these teams pretty stacked offensively. That ball's lined into right. But Barco Jr. is able to get under it.
Right fielder, number 82.
That ball's fouled. It's a 1-1 count to Freishak. He's 0 for 2. And he lines that one to first for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 12.
1-1 count to Homer runs. Three 1 count to runs. Full count. Fouled to the left side. It's still a full count. Ooh, that one looked like it caught part of the zone, but apparently not. So Homer runs, draws the walk there. French Pastry will be batting next with 2 outs and a runner on first. Barry Goods up to 80 pitches. Two and 2 count to Pastry. Still alive there. Runner's going, and he swings and misses at that one. So we go to the bottom of the 5th. 4, 5, 6. Due for the Lumberjacks.
Number 13.
I thought this was going to be a higher scoring game, but ever since the first couple innings, nothing's really happened. Cosmo fields it and fires it to first for out number 1.
Now back, the first baseman, number 3.
Gene Dream will be batting next with 1 out in the inning. Fouls it back. It's a 1-2 count. That ball's lined into center for a single.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Cosmo goes back down to neutral. She's facing Phil Bartko Jr. He's 0 for 2 today. 1-1 count to Bartko. Drops that one in for a strike. It's a 1-2 count. Fouls it back. Still 1-2. Just misses there. It's a 2-2 count. And that he swings at that pitch that was probably a ball.
The third baseman,
But 2 outs nonetheless. It's Shelby Callens batting with a runner on first. One 1-1 count to Callens. Grounder up the middle. So runners at first and second with 2 outs for Chris Luzon, who's 0 for 2.
number 10.
Grounded to Homer runs. He'll fire it to first for out number 3.
Now batting, the catcher, number 24. shortstop, number 7. Now pitching.
Very Good will be replaced by Pete Nokia. 1-1 count to G.H. Jackson. She's 1 for 2 with a single and an RBI. Nokia will field it and fire it to first for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 97.
Homer runs hit that key 3-run bomb earlier today. He's batting here with 2 outs. That one's dropped in for strike 2. And he swings and misses at that one. So again, no offense after those first couple innings. We go to the bottom of the 6th, 9-1-2, do it for the Lumberjacks. Cosmo's up to 40 pitches. This is probably her last batter as that ball's grounded up the third base line, and Kodiak Destroyer's going for 2, and will be out. She is thrown. He gets thrown out at second on as he tried to advance on the double or try to go for a double. Cosmo's staying in there even though she's past 40 pitches. 2-0 count to Denver Brainstorm. And draws the walk there, so that was probably Cosmo's last batter if I had to guess. Yep, and Petunia Tippy Cup will come in facing Tank Tygo, who's 2 for 3 with 2 doubles. And he drives that one into the gap. And off the wall. Duke Town cannot field it cleanly as the runner will score. So an RBI double for Tygo.
The designated hitter, number 13.
Rec Dreams is 0 for 3 today, batting with a runner on second. And that one's grounded up the third baseline, but foul. That one's fly a fly ball to left field and foul. 2-2 count to Rec Dreams. Full count. Composed is activated for Tippy Cup. That ball is lined into the gap as well. That one will get down for extra bases. So Rec Dreams gets a double. So back-to-back doubles has the Lumberjacks out in front of the Dragons 5-4.
The first baseman, number 3.
And Tippy Cup looks like she'll just walk Dream here. I wonder if she'll come out of the game soon. Barco Jr. is 0 for 3. That's probably why she wanted to face him instead. Tense versus tense. And he just watches that one go by for strike 3. So the Lumberjacks strike for 2 and regain the lead, or they take over the lead, 5-4.
Designated hitter, number 25.
They update the score. Grounder to first. Dream will toss to Nokia for out number 1. Dragons have been silent since their first inning. Haven't done much offensively. 3-0 count to Gary Starr. And he draws the walk. So runner on first for Harry Shelton. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Grounder up the middle. Luzon makes the stop. Gets the out at second. So
Number 82.
2 outs for Will Freishak, who's 0 for 3 today. Drops that one in for a strike. Runner is going, and that ball is driven to the left, but caught by Speedy Gonzalez. So nothing doing there for the Dragons. We go to the bottom of the 7th.
The third
Shelby Callens will lead it off for the Lumberjacks. She's 1 for 2 with a walk and a single. Mojo down moment for Fizek. 2-2 count. That ball's popped into right field. Caught by Freishak.
Now back, the shortstop, number 10.
Full count to Luzon, who's 0 for 3. Grounder to first. Pastry will step on the bag for out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 4.
That ball's hitting the gap. Kodiak Destroyer will try to go for 2 this time and not get thrown out. Oh, he's going for 3. Is he going to get thrown out again? No, he's in there with a triple.
The left fielder, number
So had he stayed at second, he'd be, or he was safe at second, he'd be halfway through to the cycle. Or 3/4. I can't remember if he got a single already. That ball's up the middle. Homer runs. Will grab it. Fire to first for out number 3. We go to the top of the 8th. 2-3-4. Do it for the Dragons.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
Pete Nokia facing Homer runs. 0 for 1 with 2 walks. And swings through that one. 1 away for the
The
Dragons.
first baseman, number 21.
French Pastry fouls that one away. Grounder up the line, fielded by Gene Dream. He'll step on the bag for out number 2.
The catcher, number 24.
Noah Walker will bat next. He's 0 for 3. A screwball there. It's a 1-1 count to, or 1-2 count to Noah Walker. Grounder to short. Chris Luzon will fire to first for out number 3. Bottom of the 8th we go. 2-3-4. Do it for the Lumberjacks. They'll look to add some insurance before going into the 9th inning.
Baseman, number 6.
Tippy Cup's up to 34 pitches. 2-1 count to Denver Brainstorm. 1 for 2 with a single and 2 walks. And he drives that one to left, and that will get out of here. There's the insurance the Lumberjacks were looking for. It's now 6-4.
Now back, the catcher, number
Told you when this game started, this Lumberjacks team has a high-powered offense. Tiger will bat next. He's 3 for 4 with a double, 2 singles. Is that right? I don't know if I read that correctly before it changed screens. 1 out away for the Lumberjacks.
the designated hitter, number 13.
Dolphus Clay is now in, pitching for the Dragons. That ball's grounded up the middle, and shortstop misses the grounder. So he'll reach base safely.
First baseman, number 3.
Gene Dreams 2 for 3, 2 singles and a walk, and the runner's going, and that ball is airmailed. So first game had the catchers throwing out runners left and right, and first time I saw a stolen base in this game, that ball's airmailed into center field. Swing and a miss.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Two outs in the inning for Phil Bargo Jr. He's 0 for 4. Probably one of the few 0 for players, if he's not the only one, for the Lumberjacks. 1-2 count to Bargo Jr. Swings and misses at that one, so he's 0 for 5 today. We go to the top of the 9th, last chance for the Dragons.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
GH Jackson will lead it off for them. She's 1 for 3. The single and an RBI. 2-2 count to Jackson. Tough out activated. Does not swing at that one. It's a full count. Fouled back, still full count. And that one just misses. I thought that might have caught the inside corner, but the umpire did not agree. And leadoff runner is on for Duketown, who homered earlier today. He hit the big 3-run homer for the Dragons to go up 4-0. That one catches the outside corner. 1-2 count to Duketown. 2-2 count to Duketown. Fouled back. That ball's popped up. Pitcher's calling for it. And he'll make the catch for out number 1 in the 9th inning for the Dragons.
Designated hitter, number now pitching, number
Pete Nokia will now come out in favor of Monique. She does not have as good of stuff as Pete Nokia, but she does have a composed trait. And that ball is grounded up the middle. Runners at first and second now for the Dragons with 1 out. And Gary Starr will be batting.
number 6, now base runner, number
Velma
7.
Betancourt will leave the game, as I didn't get the name of the pinch runner. Gary Starr's 0 for 2 with a walk. It's already an 0-2 count on him. Misses outside. It's a 1-2 count. Ball's fouled back. Grounded foul. 1-2 count. 2-2 count. Swings and misses at that one. Gary Starr goes down, so last chance for the Dragons is Harry Shelton. He's 1 for 3 with a double. 2-0 count to Shelton. 2-1 count. That ball's grounded to third base and fielded by Callens, and she fires to first for out number 3. So the Lumberjacks hang on to win this one 6-4. As you can see, the Dragons didn't do much past the first inning. Lumberjacks were able to respond to the Dragons' first inning with a 3-run spot in the second inning, and then a 2 spot in the 6th inning, and an insurance run in the 8th inning. On the Dragons side, offensively, Freishak went 0 for 4, and so did Noah Walker. What else? Duketown hit that key 3-run home run in the first inning. And who else? Jackson hit the RBI single, and that was it. That was pretty much it offensively for the Dragons. On the Lumberjack side, lots of multiple hits for each of the players. Brainstorm got that insurance home run for them, and 14 hits total for the Lumberjacks. Pitching wise, Jackson only went 2 2/3, gave up 3 earned runs and 3 walks and 5 hits. Cosmo came in, did pretty well, only gave up 1 earned run. Tippy Cup gave up 2 earned runs. Very good. Went 5 1/3. Gave up 4 earned runs. Pete Nokia provided solid relief. Didn't give up any runs after that. And neither did Monique. So your player of the game is Denver Brainstorm. He went 2 for 3 with a home run, an RBI, and 2 runs scored. Tank Tygo, second place, 3 for 5, a double, 3 RBIs, and a run. Duke Town, third place, went 1 for 4 with that 3-run bomb in the first inning. So next up, we got the Unicorns at the Cyclones. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
center fielder, number 12.
Onside. No.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 30.
Ball low. Ball inside. Hey. Here. Out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 68.
Inside. Here. No outside. Foul ball. That's foul. Here. Out.
Now batting, the
Label.
catcher, number 33.
Hey. Out. Here's one.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 3.
Hey. That's a low. Hey. Follow. Go.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 29.
Inside. Ball. Thank you, mate.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
Here, right? Inside. Ball low. Low. Here, right? Oh. Foul ball. That's foul. Foul. You're out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 35.
Here, right? Here, right? Right. Here, right?
Now batting, the shortstop, number 19.
Ball outside. Here, right? Yeah.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 7.
Foul ball. Ball low. Here, right? Hey!
Now batting, the catcher, number 23.
Oh. Here, right?
batting, the designated hitter, number 14.
Back up. Low. Ball outside. Ball forward. Take your base.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 64.
Ball up. Foul ball. Hey. Hands up.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 19.
Here, right. Here, right. Here.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 47.
Here, right. No lie. Go. Yeah. Hey.
Now batting, the catcher, number 33.
Ball out. Ball low. Here, right. Here, right. Here, out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 12.
Go.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
That's all. Here, right. Low. That's foul. Here, out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 7.
You're out.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 3.
Ball outside. Hey. Ball low. Foul ball. Ball low. Foul ball. Out.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 29.
Yeah.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 7.
Low. Here. Throw.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 12.
Up. Hey. Hey. Onside. That's foul.
baseman, number 30.
Here, right. Here, hey, right.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 68.
Inside. You're out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 35. Now batting, the designated hitter, number 14.
Oh. Inside. Out.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 64.
Outside. Nope. Yeah.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 19.
Ball high. Outside. Double. Ball. Take your base.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 7.
There. Hey.
Now batting, the catcher, number 23.
Inside. Ball inside. Ball inside. Take your base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 12.
Ball out. Ball outside. Out. You're out.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
Hey, right. You're out. No fire.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 7.
Ball outside. Inside. No
I just
one.
realized I've been muted this whole time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry. Oh, man. I wish somebody would have told me. Oh, poop. I'm so sorry. That ball is driven to center field and caught for out number 3.
Now batting, the left.
Oh man. Okay, Jabron Lames will lead off the inning for the Cyclones. Dolan Colin up to 71 pitches. That ball is fouled back. It's a 1-2 count to Jabron Lames. K-man active for Colin. And that ball is driven into left center field. And that ball will get out of here. So the Cyclones are chipping back into that lead. It's 3-1. No, I didn't. I was here the whole time. That's what's so frustrating. Oh, man. And that ball's driven into left center field. Could Chungus Among Us make a bid for a home run? No, he does not have enough power.
The catcher, number
If he had like 20 power, 30 power, he probably hits a home run there. Fields it cleanly and steps on the bag for out number 1. Yeah, in between innings, or in between games, I put it on mute and take a break and then come back, but I forgot to unmute it, so that was my fault. Grounded to short. Tygo will field it, throw it to first for out number 3. We go to the top of the 6th. 1, 2, 3, do it for the Unicorns. So basically, I was talking to myself for
center fielder,
5 innings. That's embarrassing. Tyrese Rose fires it to first for out number 1.
now batting the first baseman, number 30.
Hey, right.
Fitflot is 0 for 2 today. Landor Lakes is still pitching pretty well. 3 earned runs. 2-2 count to Fitflot.
Here I.
And she'll swing and miss at that one.
Now batting
And her mojo took a hit.
number 60.
King Kush will bat next. He's 0 for 2.
Follow. Ball.
2-2 count. And swing and misses at that one. His mojo will take a hit as well. So Cyclones hanging around. It's a 3-4-5 will bat next for them.
The first baseman, number 29.
Jet County's 0 for 1 with a walk. Swings through that one.
Buffalo.
80 pitches now for Colin.
Low.
Popped into left and foul. Full count to Jet County. K-man active. Grounder to second over first for out number 1.
Batting the shortstop, now pitching, number 17.
Doku Shi comes in for Adolan Colin and faces Timber Woods, who's 0 for 2. Ball's lined into left and caught by Breezy Bree.
Now batting the second base.
Kazuto Yoshida will face Doku Shi.
Let it up.
That ball's jacked into left field. Heading back to the track, to the wall, and gone. So the Cyclones get another home run. It's now 3-2.
Now batting the designated hitter, number
Doug Kelly
14.
will now bat. He's 1 for 1, and he grounds that one up the middle, and Tygo fields it cleanly and fires to first for out the 3rd out. Great play by Tygo. He'll lead it off to start the top of the 7th.
Now batting the shortstop, number 19.
He walked and scored. Oh, and he jacks it into right center field. Could this get out of here? No, it will not. Chungus
Batting the left
runs all the way to the wall and makes a catch. That ball's driven into right field, but foul. Had the distance for a home run. Liner to Jet County. Everyone's hitting the ball hard now.
number 23.
Moo Shaw will bat next. She's 0 for 1 with a walk. Yep, everything's getting hit hard now. 1 and 2 count to Musha.
Follow.
Full count. And he gets her looking. So we go to the bottom of the 7th. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Cyclones.
Now back, the right fielder.
Right fielder Mitchell O'Brien will bat next. He's 1 for 2 with a single. That one drops in for a strike. Oh, 2 count to Mitchell O'Brien. K-Man active. That ball's popped, foul, and in play for Musha.
Now batting,
Jabron Lames will bat next. He homered his last at bat. 2-0 count to Lames. The ball is grounded to the pitcher. Over to first for out number 2. Chungus Amungus is 0 for 2. Would have had a homer if he had a little bit more power. 0-2 count to Chungus Amungus. K-Man active. Just misses inside. That ball's popped into right field and will be caught by King Kush. 7, 8, 9 due up for the Unicorns in this one. Landor Lakes is still on the mound.
number 12.
I'm not sure if they have a better option in the bullpen.
Inside.
1 and 2 count to Jimmy O'Doyle.
Follow.
Landor Lakes fields it, fires it to first for out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 12.
Heige Porterhouse hit I think it was a home run his last at bat. 2 RBI home run.
Outside.
That ball's popped into right. O'Brien ranges over and makes the catch.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 7.
Creek Condra will bat next. He's 0 for 2. 2-0 count to Condra. Landor Lakes is over 100 pitches now, as that will probably be his last batter. I'm not sure if he's going to stay in to face Topster.
Number 12. Now
And I was right. So Nori Aru will come in. He's got great velocity, great junk, and horrific accuracy. 2-0 count. And there you go with that accuracy. Full count. Runner will go. Just foul. And that ball's fielded by Aru and fired to first for out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 1, 2, 3 due up for the Cyclones.
the catcher,
Bean
number
Machine will lead off the inning.
3.
Onside. Ball outside.
2-1 count to Machine. Grounded foul. Still 2-2. K-Man active. Line to first and caught by Fitflot.
Third baseman,
Tyrese Rose 0 for 3, but he has made a couple great defensive plays today at third base. Grounder to short. Tyga will field it. Fire it to first for out number 2.
now batting,
Jet County 0 for 2 with a walk. Will bat here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 8th.
Outside.
Tokushi misses with that one. It's a 1-1 count. Lines it foul. K-Man active for Shi.
Low.
And he gets caught looking there. for the third out. We go to the top of the ninth. 2-3-4 due up for the Unicorns. They'll try to get some insurance runs.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 30.
Grounded foul. It's a 1-1 count. Ball in the dirt. Missing there with his accuracy. Full count to Fitflaw, and she swings and misses. So maybe that lack of accuracy kind of helps him out.
Number 68.
1-1 count to King Kush. And liner to second and knocked down by Yoshida and then fired into the stands or into the dugout.
Now batting, the short
What in the world?
number 19.
He makes a great diving stop but just fires it into the dugout. Terrible throw. And another ball deflected and into the outfield as the runner will now score. So two not so good defensive plays in a row for the Cyclones has them now losing 4-2. Breezy Bree will now face Nori Aru. Aru's probably frustrated because he should be out of the inning by now. Grounded to another deflection. And this time they get the out, but the runner advances to second. 2 outs in the inning for catcher Moo Shaw. 0 for 2 with a walk. And they'll just walk her.
Now batting, the
So
designated hitter, number 12.
instead, the Cyclones will want to face Jimmy O'Doyle, who has RBI man and inside pitch active in this at bat. Liner into the gap, and Lames will fire it home. And and he just gets under the tag. So Unicorns get another insurance run. It's 5-2. Aru is now tense. And he barely had any accuracy to start with, and now he has like none. 2-2 count to Haggy Porterhouse. And he swings and misses at that one, but the Unicorns put up 2 insurance runs. It's 5-2.
Shortstop,
So Cyclones need to get at least 3 here. Timber Woods will lead it off for them. That ball looked like it clipped through him. 1-2 count to Woods. Full count. And he gets struck out looking there. One gone. A tense Kazuto Yoshida because he threw the ball into the dugout. Comes up to bat. He hit a home run earlier, but I guess it doesn't matter. He had such a bad defensive play, it made him tense. Grounder to second. Porterhouse will fire it to first for the second out. Last chance for the Cyclones. Doug Kelly will be batting. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And he lines that one into center field, and it will be caught by Tobster. So the Unicorns go on to win this one. Was it 5-2? Oh, need to fix the scores. 5-2. Okay. So on the offensive side, we had a home run by Haggy Porterhouse, 2 RBIs, and no one really stuck out because everyone only got 1 hit, if a hit at all. And then on the Cyclone side, Yoshida hit a home run, James hit a home run, and that was it. They only had 4 hits. On the pitching side of things, Adolan Colin went 5 1/3, gave up 3 hits, 2 walks, and 1 earned run. Doku Shi came in 3 innings of relief and gave up 1 earned run and a home run. And then Codsworth got the last 2 outs for the Unicorns. And then Landor Lakes will get the loss, but he went 7 2/3 of an inning against this tough Unicorns team and gave up 3 earned runs and 8 strikeouts for him. He might be your player of the game. Nori Aru came in, gave up 2 earned runs and pitched 1 1/3, gave up 3 hits. So your player of the game is Landor Lakes. So despite losing the game, Landor Lakes is your player of the game. Haggy Porterhouse, second place, went 1 for 4 with a home run and 2 RBIs. And Adolan Colin, 5 1/3, 3 hits, an earned run, and 2 walks. So that'll wrap it up for week 4, day 3, as we look ahead to tomorrow, week 4, day 4. We'll have the Serpents take on the Stingers, and then the Liberty will take on the Express. And then later this week, ESTV Game of the Week will be Knights at the Moonshots. So be sure to tune in for that. But thanks again for tuning in tonight. I'll see you next time.